think, yes, we are now live. So, providing everything is still set up right, and everything is working, lads, lasses, people with glasses, and of course, all of those in between, my name, in case you didn't already know, is Dexter, and tonight I'm being joined by Ben Rex. We are waiting on Chan turning up. Albert may turn up later on, and Colin is a possible. He may show up, he may not, but it is his birthday, so happy birthday, Colin. So, thank you very much for joining us, Ben. Well, joining me. And I believe Ben does have push to talk on, so you might get a bit of a delayed response from him. Raven Assassin, hello, thank you very much for joining. So yes, for those that saw this being shared out on my normal Facebook page, as you may have seen, I have done next to zero prep work this week, so this may just be like a 10-minute long stream, and that could be it. It may last a while, it may not. I don't really know. I don't even have all of the information at hand for what games are available to play in the UK this weekend. So yes, I have done a fantastic job of doing this whole streaming thing, and well, basically, I'm just going to try and entertain you anyway. So, as you can see, yes, I do still have the green screen up behind us. I need to work something out there. Hello there, Paul. Thank you very much for dropping in. Yes, I do need to sort out some kind of background. Ultimately, I do still want to get face cam on with anyone else. Discord has gone mental on my end. Thank you very much, Ben. I will disconnect and reconnect. So, disconnect, reconnect. Hello, Ben. Right, hopefully that has sorted that issue out. It's probably because I've just gone live. So...
As long as you can hear me, that's alright then, because it got to the point of your stream was actually ahead of Discord.
Right. Oh, that's weird. But yeah, it was probably because I've just clicked go live, so everything's probably trying to catch up. My laptop is nearly as old as myself. So, so yeah, we've actually got 6 viewers in the chat, even though I literally just put this announcement out 10 minutes ago that I was going to be doing the stream tonight. So, yeah. But yes, as I said before there, Ben, I don't know if you can actually hear us or not, but...
Yeah, I can hear that.
Right, fantastic. But yeah, I don't know if you could hear us before or not, but I was just saying that you are with us today. Thank you very much for joining, and of course I don't actually have all that much to talk about tonight. So hopefully, people in the chat can put topics forward. Anyone that joins later on can also ask questions or anything like that. And yeah, hopefully we can actually entertain people a little bit tonight. But first up, Raven Assassin says, Dex, have you tried the new COD yet? Unfortunately, Raven, I have not, because I just don't seem to have very much time to myself nowadays. I literally got in, made tea, saw my daughter for a bit, and then came up here just in sort of time for to be able to try and set things up. And I still didn't have enough time, so yeah. Like I said, the whole sort of being a dad, being a live streamer, having a full-time job is surprisingly difficult.
I'm disappointed you've left out your imaginary Derg.
Well, yes, also walking the Derg, but yes, the wife walked the imaginary Derg today, and sort of fun story to go with that. So yesterday, obviously, it was Shrove Tuesday yesterday. For those that may not be aware of what Shrove Tuesday is, it's more commonly known as Pancake Day. And whether or not you are a Catholic or Christian, Pancake Day is a universally accepted thing of beauty. Pancakes, amazing. So yesterday, I made up a big batch of pancake batter, and I thought, I bought some food colouring the other week to try and make some portions for my D&D group, just to kind of give them a little bit of a prop, and I never used it, so I put food colouring in the pancake mix. And that gave us a bit of a giggle, because I had nice bright blue pancakes. So, naturally, I had some, my wife had some, still had some mix left, so I made a pancake for the dog. Today, on his walk, he had a bright blue poo. Which...
Oh, just be glad you didn't make waffles.
Yes. please, anyone that hasn't already seen it in the chat, don't go and Google Blue Waffle. With safe search turned off.
Don't even need safe search turned off. It comes up as a meme.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yep. As Paul Cross says, you mean Jiffy Lemon Day? Well, yes, some do know it as Jiffy Lemon Day or Jiff Lemon Day, however you pronounce it. But personally, I prefer maple syrup. I don't know if I've got a little bit of Canadianness, but yes, I like maple syrup. Raven, gonna play knife only COD. That's how it's got to be done, mate. But if you're gonna play knife only COD, you have to play knife only COD on, I think it is One in the Chamber, where basically, it's Gun Game. You play knife only on Gun Game, and just keep knocking other people back down in the levels. It really, really annoys people. Used to be able to get some good content for my gaming YouTube channel for doing that. Dex's dog wants to be a Smurf. It's not so much that he wants to be a Smurf, as much as he wants to eat Smurfs. Right, so, let's, I'm just going to try and do this. So, for those that may be new to the channel, I realise that, that there isn't many of yous out there, but there's a lot of people that are potentially new to the channel that just haven't seen it yet. But, for those that are in the chat, I will try and give the shout out for these best I can. If you're interested in any of these I give a shout out to, you can find information on the UK Paintball page. Just scroll down, you will find my post, and you can ask the players themselves for more information. I will try and add the links into the description of this video if I think on later on. But these are the games that are available to go and peruse this weekend. First off, from Andy Ward, there is Warzone Paintball Wizbek Walk-On Sunday, March the 1st. There is Andy Long has said there's the 2020 Student Cup at CPBS, which I believe, if you want to, you can go and meet Ben at this weekend.
Why? Why would anyone want to do that?
Hey, because you're now an internet celebrity.
Isn't it wrong?
Well, that's all of it, really. But Connor Jackson Murphy says the annual UK Student Paintball Network, the Student Cup, is being held at CPBS. There is training on Saturday, with the competition being held on the Sunday. He also says, give a shout to James Green, Jim Graham, or Connor himself for extra information if you want any. As well as that, there is also a Magfred paintball game being hosted by Major Day Paintball. This is up in Glasgow at Major Day Paintball. I don't have any more information on this one here, but that one was gave to me from Craig Meldrum. So thank you very much for the information there, guys. Hopefully, if any of you are in the area, get yourselves down there and go and play. If you can't go and play, as always, if you have the time, just get yourselves down and go help. Especially if you're like somewhere like CPBS, where you can go and stand and watch the games right up close through the netting. And as I said, you can go and see Ben.
I'll be busy though.
Will you? Will you, Ben?
Well, hopefully, as I'm going to the Refs Clinic, which Dex knows about and has also failed to mention. So if anyone wants to
go on, Ben.
Hit up CPPS's page or the email, which is admin@okpb.co.uk, to get yourselves booked in for the Refs Clinic. Starts at 9 o'clock Saturday morning. So obviously, if you want to start off getting into tournament refereeing, and then from that you then get added on to the CPPS's refs page, and then you can start building up more experience, whether it be stuff like the Student Cup, CPPS rounds, and then also this year, if you obviously do well enough and impress the other more experienced refs, there is also the NXL event that's there later on in the year.
Which, I mean, that is going and working something like NXL. I mean, it's a goal for, I think, most players that are interested in tournament play. that they want to go and play events like NXL. That's going back to the older days, it would be like NXL, NPPL. Well, I suppose NXL's relatively new, but NPPL, the Smart Parts tournament that there was, those sorts of things. Back then. Nowadays, it's NXL. They're what players want to go and play at that are interested in tournament paintball. And if you can't do it, or you want to be involved, and you maybe you can't afford to go and play, going and reffing those sorts of environments is a great way to still be involved, to still give something back to the game, or potentially learn something new, and just still be involved in that environment. There's some of the guys that I used to play paintball with years ago that have travelled around the world with things like the UK Refs, or with groups like the UK Refs, going and reffing games over in the States. And they've got a very good reputation. But yeah,
I think it was 3 of the UK refs went and ref to the World Cup last year. It might have been 4, but pretty certain just the 3 of them. But yeah, it's a great experience to do, and I know CPVS are always on the lookout for people that want to ref. Obviously, because without refs and marshals, it's just not going to have the games that you need.
Yeah,
at the level that you want in terms of quality.
Yes. Plus, you also get to learn what all those points and whistles and things like that mean when the refs are shouting at you.
Though, I have just spotted something on Facebook which actually sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's only got posted an hour ago by Blitz Media. And it says, we put a mic on Nikki T at the UK Woodland Masters to gather a bit more insight into the on-field actions, decisions and communication that paintballer goes through on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And it's up now on YouTube in lovely 4K.
Oh,
Not watched it myself, but it's basically like you can see like the NFL videos and stuff where they mic up one of the players. They've basically done that to Nikki T in a Woodland tournament.
All right, that's pretty good. So is Nicky? Is Nick actually? Is he a player there, or is he? Like,
yes, obviously without clicking it on my phone, which they've script Discord, play out for everyone.
Yeah.
The thumbnail is of Nikki T, all geared up, mask on, marker in hand.
Right.
It's up on Blitz Media's page, and
Right.
Nikki T has also shared it on his page as well.
Right. So yeah, guys, go check that out. Ben, if later on, if you maybe send us a link to that, I'll definitely stick it up on my Facebook page as well. But yeah, I did see that there was a clip of Nick playing. I'm not sure which field he was in, but I'm sure he said something. It was the post said something like the creator field, and he's like hanging on the side of basically just a cliff of soil. So he's trying to climb up it and keep sliding down, and that it's like. I think anyone that has played Woods long enough has been in a situation like that, where you're trying desperately not to get shot, and also not to slide back down a hill and just get yourself totally exposed. Yeah, that did give me a small chuckle. Gassy saying that Nick playing for the Russians. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the team that Nick plays for all the time, isn't it?
Speaking of Gassy, I have a question for you, Dex.
Yeah.
What do you think of your new Anthrax pants, Mr. Grizzly?
Well, they're not my new Anthrax pants. I'm just a part-time Grizzly. But I did just think
half committed as always, is it?
Well, the thing is, at the minute, I don't really feel like I can commit to things very well. But I'm looking at them there. Obviously, I'm just having a quick scan through. I don't know if they've been like the same sort of. Exactly the same as the tops. I mean, I think the Grizzlies tops are fantastic plain tops, but yeah, the plain pants actually look really nice. Because I'm just looking at the post that Gassy has shared up on UK Paintball there, and yeah, they are really nice. I must say they're a bit slim looking for my tastes. I'm still very much a fan of.
You're saying you're gonna have trouble squeezing.
What was that there? Sorry, Ben. I kind of lost you a little bit.
I said you're basically saying you're going to have a bit of trouble squeezing in your thunder thighs into them.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, I am a bit of a chunky boy these days, and I don't know if I would be able to get into those particularly well. I think I might have to get them ridiculously oversized. Unfortunately, I still think that JTs are the primo of plain pants. Gassy, shut up, Dex. The Grizzlies take care of their own, even the ginger bears. Fair enough, Gassy. Thank you. But yeah. I'm hoping that the next time I can actually make it onto field with yous, I might actually be able to run down the field without needing an ambulance called. I'm working on things. That's all I'm gonna say is I'm working on things.
Hang on, was that because you were trying to play in your, what was it, North versus South styles flip-flops of your own creation again?
No, it wasn't because of the flip-flops. It was just because I'm fat. You know, I don't know if anybody that is in the chat is familiar with a YouTuber that goes by the name of Boogie. It's Boogie2988. Some people know him as Francis because Francis is a character that he performs. Well, Boogie has lost loads of weight, and he isn't really that much heavier than I am now. I mean, there is still, a small person involved in that, but considering how big he was, it's kind of starting to worry me. Also, there is another YouTuber who I watch, who does political commentary and stuff, who is known for being a bit of a chunky boy, and just revealed that he is 2 stone lighter than me. So, I'm on a diet. The perpetual Dexter diet is ongoing. But yes, I am really, really trying this time to not eat as much shit. Oh god, yeah. I want to actually run down a tournament field without feeling like I'm going to die. I mean, ultimately, what I would actually like to do is I would like to be able to fit into the first set of JT plane pants I ever bought, which I haven't been able to fit into since around about 2009. But yeah, that's the goal. Yeah. So lots of vegetable soup for my dinners at work, and trying to get out on the bike a bit more. But yes. Paul, could the problem be you watch too much YouTube? Partly, Paul. You may have partly hit the nail on the head. In my defense, I don't generally watch it as much as I just listen to it while I'm doing other stuff. A lot of the stuff that I listen to is big podcasts, political commentary, things like that. So yeah, it's kind of going on in the background while I'm doing other stuff. Unfortunately, pretty much since around about 2008, funnily enough, the year that I got into paintball properly, I've had a pretty much sedimentary lifestyle, at least in the workplace. Apart from the couple of years where I was working as a gardener, most of my working career has been sitting on my arse, eating food, watching a screen. So, yeah, it's only been over the past few years that I've actually kind of started doing more active jobs. So, yeah, there you go. Raven, go enjoy spending time with your missus. Give her some love. We're a little bit past Valentine's Day, but, give her some attention. But yes, Paul, it does, I would say that, the amount of time that I spend watching YouTube, probably doesn't help. I reckon that there is a very good probability that there is some YouTubers that have received their monetization status solely down to the length of time that I've watched of their channels. Yeah, I know that I must have put hundreds of hours worth of content viewed into the High Rollers D&D streams alone. Yeah. Yeah, well.
I'm still kind of disappointed that Paul didn't grab a spot on that Preds autococker that's going up. That would have been interesting to see between, obviously, the luck jammy bastard that is Paul Cross and the even jammier Mr. John Guest.
Yeah.
Just to see the battle of the jamminess on Saturday.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, if you see Paul or John entering raffles or anything, you might as well just not even bother, because between the two of them, they can just clean up most things. Yeah, it's the amount of prizes that were going at the Heroes game last year, and I didn't even get near. Paul says it was just to give you all a
I think
chance.
I've got the mystery box, which turned out to be Bluetooth speaker and Bluetooth headphones.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, I just got wet in the rain. That was it.
And that was thanks to David Brooke Reed's company for putting that prize forward.
Yeah.
Though,
Uh-huh.
whoever ended up with the gauntlet sniper, they need to check in the bottom of that box, because that's where the three £20 vouchers ended up for Northern Custom Works.
Right. Do we actually know where that ended up?
Don't know.
I think Chan might have an idea of when he actually finally turns up. But
But yeah, the thing was, when everyone was asking to see it and stuff,
Yeah.
3 nice big vouchers, like cinema style tickets, like oversized things that Mr. Chan nicely did
yeah.
as raffle prizes. They went safely into the bottom of that nice big box that had been converted to safely hold
Yeah.
the infinity marker. The thing is, we told it. I remember telling him they were in the bottom of the box.
Yeah.
There's 60 quid worth of vouchers. That's another 3 prizes.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. Completely forgot about it until I was like, ooh, someone's got a bargain.
Aye. Yeah. That's it. Send it back to Northern Custom Works for like any tune-ups or anything in the future you need. Yeah. Gussie says the raffle was worth buying all 59 tickets yourself, and you would still be getting an Inception Predcocker for a bargain price. What was the actual price of? Oh no, sorry. I saw Chan shared something in one of our group chats. It was about £11 or something.
Yep, £11 a ticket. I think that might not include postage, because
Yeah.
obviously there is a couple of guys from Accra, from other countries that have
Yeah.
jumped in. So I think postage is at the winners thing, but at 59 tickets, it's something silly like £649.
Yeah.
And that's for a team gun.
Mhm.
That's one of the Inception designs. Predators autocockers.
Yeah.
2 fronts and 4 backs, along with
Mhm.
an old school style Pred bag as well. Pred marker bag as well, if I remember rightly.
Nice. So I mean, even the marker alone there. I mean, what's that going for at the minute? Maybe it's about 800, 900 quid.
Yeah.
You know,
easily.
if you find the right person for it, I mean, I would guess that you could probably get that quite happily most days.
I'm just trying to quickly
Mhm.
chuck this up now, because luckily, unlike your laptop, I can use more than one thing on my phone, and it works.
Well, fun. I reckon my phone probably has more computing power than my laptop these days. Unfortunately, thank you very much to the mosque shooter in New Zealand. YouTube won't allow me to stream from my phone anymore. Which I realise, considering what actually happened there, that's a slight sort of... Me not being able to stream from my phone is something that really isn't much of an issue there. But, you know, it bothered me. Ian says, evening all, hope all as well. Looking forward to seeing and playing with you fellas next month. Unfortunately, Ian, I won't be there, but still nice to see you in the chat. Yes, it's I can't believe that that the first ECPL game is only like next month.
It says 22nd of March, if I remember rightly, which is probably wrong.
Hey, it's more likely to be right than what I could have guessed that. I wouldn't have thought that the first game would have been until like summer, but I suppose if there's what 3 events now. So yeah, I mean it kind of makes sense that yeah, it would make sense that they would start off earlier and obviously they'll finish it there. I'm guessing that the last one will probably be around about October.
Right, one moment.
But yes, I'm still trying to get out and find somewhere that I can go and play this year. my first game of this year is still going to be Speed Weekend at Lancaster Leisure. Yeah. That is unless of course I win the lottery.
Yeah, same. I think that's gonna be the first game I managed to actually play,
Mm.
but I'm gonna try and make it up to the ECPL.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've already mentioned I'm gonna be doing the refs clinic
Yeah.
this Saturday, so it's just all about keeping toes
Mm.
in
That's-
the mucky fill, let's say.
Yeah. I suppose for me, the closest thing I'm going to get to playing is maybe he's having a little bit of train. Yeah, it'd be like waving one of my markers around in the sitting room. Nah, that'll be about as close as I get to playing. Yeah, I think. And of course, talking to you guys, you know, trying to keep you guys happy and make you smile on a night time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, sorry, I'm trying to find trying to see if I can find an old post or something with a price,
yeah.
basic price of the Predcock. Oh, actually, hang on. Yeah, someone actually did a mini Predator pump
Mhm.
for like 700. That was up for sale at $750 at the start of mid-January.
Mm.
So even on that scale, like that's still like 650 quid
So
easily.
is that
Let alone,
yeah.
and that wasn't a team gun. That was one of the 300 that they did
Right? Oh,
as
so
retail.
yeah, is that a Predcocker that has actually been like minied and pumped from factory, or was it a body kit or something?
Reception Designs Preddy Mini number 10, currently set up as a pump with the Reception Designs drift pump kit. I don't know if that was done as stock,
Yeah.
but I think the looks of it, they got the pump kit as well.
Mhm.
Or the pump kit as well, and then basically mech a retro Predator
Mm.
Reception Designs marker.
Yeah. All right. Hmm. Yeah. Well, because I mean, I would imagine that you know, one that it's not the full body. Well, I suppose it might still be full body, but it's been minied. And the pump, so it's not coming with the full pneumatics on or anything like that. It's probably, well, it's almost guaranteed it's going to be worth a little bit less, as opposed to, you know, a full team gun that's full bodied, full size, all that sort of stuff, and got full pneumatics on it. Yeah, it's gonna be more money, isn't it?
Oh, I'm going to send you this link so you can look later, but
Mhm.
looks like Nuclear Paintball in the States did Wildfire Predators.
Right,
So it looks like the exceptions, but then it's like it's almost like an acid wash in
Right.
two different shades of green with a black base.
yeah,
But then the Predator stuff's still on top. It looks weird, but they did them in there were only 9 producers prototypes, 3 mini, 3 mini mid block, and 3 mid block.
right. I think it might actually be worth trying to have a look at that, because that sounds lovely.
Though, from what they were saying,
Mhm.
the MAP, obviously that's like the fixed RRP
Yeah.
that they have over the pond. That was like $450 last March.
Right. Hmm.
So yeah, another one. Same things, more pictures sold out quite quickly. But yeah, the price you get in for 11 quid, you've got a 1 in 59 chance.
Yeah.
Of getting yourself what's easily £700-800 gun. Even
Yeah.
used, you're still looking at 600-700 quid minimum. So it's probably like, if you're lucky enough to land your number,
Mhm.
probably one of the bargains of this year.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. That's it. I mean, that is a bloody good gun, and it's a yeah, it's a lot of gun for £11. If you win, which, you know, 1 in 59, it's not a bad chance, is it? I mean, you start buying up a couple of tickets, and all of a sudden your odds skyrocket. But,
yeah, but that was the thing. What he did was what Mark Morgan did. He was running the raffle
Mhm.
because he knew there would be people that would buy all the tickets at £11, and just because they would want it.
Mhm.
What he did was the first 24 hours that the raffle was open, which only started at 9 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
First 24 hours, limit 1 per person. If it hit 24 and there's still spaces, first come, first served, be
Yeah.
able to get a second. If after 48, still some left, it'd have been a free for all.
Yeah.
But the thing was, by like 7 o'clock this morning, there was 12 numbers left. By midday, they were all gone.
Yeah. Yeah. That didn't last very long.
No.
Aye. All right, so
And
Gassy says, yeah, a new green retro pred from Inception is $1,250. So yeah, yeah, definitely getting whoever gets that is definitely getting a bargain. Yeah.
yeah, I've just seen what Paul says about the acid wash Preds.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of pages I spotted them on that were saying there was only basically 3 done,
Mm.
and both of them said that most of them are still in the hands of the actual predators. So
Yeah.
to be fair, that's where you'd want them to be.
Yes. Well, that's it. Yeah, I mean, if you get a team gun made, you kind of expect it to stay with the team. I can kind of understand having clones made and stuff, but for the most part, you expect a team gun to stay with the team. I mean, Chan,
especially with how nice how they looked.
yeah. I mean, yeah, those ashes washers. I'm going to actually flick this over onto the share screen, and I'm going to try sharing this for everyone, and hopefully it will actually work. I don't know why has this gone full screen the way it has. Yeah, it should work. Right, so we'll go over onto we'll just bring this back up. Oh, and by the way, hello there, Nigel. Thank you very much for dropping in. Right, so now go over onto the share screen. So this is what Ben just sent us, the acid wash Predcocker. You said it was a wildfire, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what that was described as.
Yeah. So I mean, that is a beautiful. That's a beautiful anno job on that.
So yeah, there was a total of 9 prototypes made.
Yeah.
3 mini, 3 mini mid block, and 3 mid block. And I
Yeah.
think from the posts I saw in trying to search for the standard price, there was only 2 places that I could see in the States that actually had posts up that sold them.
Yeah.
So hopefully, the other 7 are still with the Preds.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. I mean, that's a beautiful marker. You can't deny that. It's yeah. Yeah, it's a brilliant marker. Yeah. So if anybody just wants to send us one of them, I'd be more than happy for. Oh man, yeah, that is a damn pretty marker. Yeah. But you know what it is? I still just prefer full blocks. I mean, as pretty as that is, and I know it might be more convenient. You don't run the risk of having a back block smashing you in the face or anything like that. But there is something about a full body autococker that is just perfect. Now, if you could have had that as the full body with the original back block and all that sort of stuff on, that would have been brilliant. But yes, I still wouldn't say no to that marker though. And what's that? It's the full Inception front end as well.
Yeah, because it's a full Inception marker.
Yeah. But I know. I'm blaming it. I'm putting it down to baby brain. Yeah, it's not that I'm thick. It's just that it's baby brain.
No comment. No comment.
Oh man.
People say.
All right. Just checking to see if we've got any comments. Yeah, but I think it's just people there having a bit banter in the chat.
There was one quite a minute ago. Yeah, Ian Slater posted up a couple minutes ago. Heads up, NXL is either the week before or after ECPL in July, and that's what I'm just in the middle of checking now, because it is the July. What's it? Just saved it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the 19th and 20th. Nope, sorry, 6th July is NXL Europe's game at CPPS in Staffordshire. Get away. No, where's it gone? Just trying to find the European Classic Paintball League page, because it did have dates posted out there. I'm disappointed in Chan. Collins acceptable. It's birthday.
Yeah.
But
I don't know where Chan is. Oh, just check.
I don't know. I've been sending him abusive messenger, and he's not actually looked at it.
Yeah. He's probably busy making something. You see, I've just picked up a couple of pictures from Ben there, and he sent us two of the. In fact, I think that's a half-blocked kryptonite body from an Inception cocker, and then one of the black predator cockers, as well as he's also sent a predator cocker, one of the black predator full-body predator cockers with it's the Inception trigger frame. I can't remember what it's called. Is it the Rip frame or something?
Might be.
I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure one of you will tell us in the comments section. Yeah, but the Inception, Simon over at Inception Designs. I know that the bloke has been involved in paintball for a long time, and he's got a lot of patents to his name and things like that. And I am so happy that bloke has gone off and started his own business, because he is producing some bloody beautiful stuff. And I mean, you go back just a handful of years, and he wasn't. Obviously, Inception wasn't really known about. I mean, I don't know the exact sort of origin story of Inception Designs, but since he has sort of gone public with what he's creating, it's been great to see the amount of people that are going and buying his stuff. The rush of people to go out there and get like the original kryptonite bodies. That was, as an autococker enthusiast, that was beautiful to see.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. Search an ECPL page for it, and it's on the cover photo. So yeah, the first event is 21st, 22nd of March at Skirmish Nottingham.
Yeah.
The second one is the 11th and 12th of July at Warped. So
right,
that's a week apart, and being Warped, and I'm guessing it's Warped. Well, that's up near Wolverhampton. That and CPPS only about 20 minutes, 30 minutes apart at most.
Yeah.
And then obviously round 3 of the ECPL is 10th and 11th of October at Mayhem in Abridge in Essex.
Right. Well, so there is actually a good little bit of space between at least the ECPL events. It just seems like.
It's because a lot. Jesus, I know full well July's gonna be an expensive month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because obviously, people got to be going to the ECPL Warped. Anyone that wants to go to NXL is obviously the week after.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, if I remember rightly, it's only the week after that.
Yeah.
That's the new date for Heroes versus Villains at Skirmish Nottingham.
Yeah. So what? You've got like 3 big events within like weeks of each other.
Look, yeah, one after the other.
Yeah. That for people that actually want to go to the whole lot, yeah, that is going to be bloody expensive.
I'll give a half-live.
Yeah. Paul says yes, it is the Rip frame. Yeah, I'm glad I got that right. He also says that they are super sexy in person. Yes, Predator cockers are. The milling on them is top notch. You know, yeah, I don't really know what more I can say about that other than we agree with Paul that they are super sexy in person. So
hello there, Chris.
Yes, Chris Varney. Hello there. Thank you very much for dropping in.
I hope that's not true, Gassy. I hope Chan isn't turning his black carney into a mech for you.
What was that one? Chan is turning his black carney into a mech for him.
Leave him alone.
I think it's Albert that
stayed in your voice.
Yeah. You see, the handful of pump carnies that actually came out the factory, yeah, fantastic. But like to turn an actual carny, like an E2'd carny, hell, any E carny, into a mech or turn it into a pump is sacrilege. I mean, I love pumps. I think that most people that have had any sort of association with me in paintball know that I love pump markers. But to turn something like it's the same as if somebody was to like pump oh, damn, what the hell are they called? It's completely slipped my mind. The Eclipse ones, not the P blocks. DCs. If any like people were to pump a DC2 or anything like that, that is sacrilege. And I do feel this. I know that carnies were mass produced than that, but still, I feel like carnies should just be left as they are. Yeah.
It's kind of like the opposite of the Emacs. They are there to be customized.
Yes, but I mean, with low end markers, I mean, the way I kind of see it, right, is somebody some kid going out and buying a Vauxhall Corsa, you kind of expect them to put modifications on a Vauxhall Corsa. You don't expect somebody to go and buy a Lamborghini or a Ferrari and then put a spoiler on and neon lights underneath. You know, it's just not the done thing. Yeah, you don't really want that.
Though saying that, from the looks of Royal Mail tracking, finally my Inception's design Fang Trigger made it to the UK.
Awesome. Now,
after struggling to order it for like 2 months.
Yeah. Now you're just gonna get dropped for about like £500 on postage.
Oh no!
Import fees.
This is remembering when I have someone in the States and going, here you go. I'll buy this. Yeah, just basically short shipping them to you. Send it over here. Just declare it as $15.
Yeah.
Customs charges then.
Yep. So I think it was Chan that used to get somebody from Anne's Gear that used to do that for us. We used to get like massive boxes of kits sent over for like, and it was just like, yeah, it's only £15 worth of stuff. Like, not £500 worth of stuff. Like 6 or 7 people's orders in one box. Yeah, only £15 though.
No, because what was it? $40 for a liquid paintball bang switch, and then postage of like $15. I thought, that's not too bad. $55, $56. Yeah. Lands £16, 27 of customs charges, half of which is handling fee.
Yeah. Yeah, for like a trigger.
No. This was just the bang switch, which was properly tiny.
Yeah.
As me thinking from the pictures, look, it's one of those things. It looks bigger on TV.
It looks bigger in person, I swear.
No, it's about I crap you not Dex. It's like about an inch, just over an inch long, and you could probably fit it inside a piece of macro line.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it basically just looks like the 3-way rod out of a 3-way on a cocker.
Yeah, it is basically a replacement 3-way rod, but to get the most out of it, you do need to have an adjustable trigger. Yeah. And just because, obviously, most of the people watching are from either the UK or Europe, VZ, if anyone's spotted, when they dropped their little teaser, obviously showing that for their HK gear that they're getting as exclusive UK distributors for what I gathered in their video, obviously on the Star Wars themed range, they also did drop on their Instagram story the red EMEC adjustable trigger. It's not the Inception Designs one, but people will now be more easily able to get an adjustable trigger for their EMEX, MGs, whatever, rather than just the stock one, or trying to then get a 170R trigger.
Yeah. All right. What sort of price range are you looking at on that? Do you know? Or is it literally just that we know that they've got it at the minute?
It was the they literally have posted 2 photos of it. One on just the trigger, the other one fitted to a back frame.
Yeah.
But apart from that, all that was posted with it was the thinking, questioning looking emoji face.
Yeah. All right. So we'll have to wait and see on that.
Yep. But saying that, I am definitely thinking about a Baby Yoda jersey after seeing it.
Yeah. That the HK ones, was it?
Yeah. Baby Yoda with crossed sabers.
Yeah.
It really doesn't help. I've just actually managed to have the time to watch The Mandalorian, which I did in one sitting. So now I'll just
Yeah.
want to be calling people womp rats and just saying this is the way.
Yes. See, I've only seen memes of the Mandalorian so far. It's because I haven't got any dodgy sites on a Fire Stick or anything anymore. For like view stuff, and obviously I don't think we've even got Disney Plus in the UK yet, have we?
I think it's about to, because my work's now got a billboard on the side of it for Disney Plus.
Ah, right. Because obviously the Yanks had that way before we did, so we were kind of playing catch up a little bit on that. But yeah. But it's the Mandalorian's definitely one I want to kind of get on to watching, but I don't seem to have any time. It seems like I go to work, get home, have something to eat, and go to sleep. That is mostly what my life is now.
So basically, what you're saying, Dex, is this is the way.
Yes. Well, no, this is not the way. It is my way at the moment, and I kind of get the feeling that it may be my way for the next 18 years.
Well, at least 15 of them will be peaceful-ish, and then you'll be planning shallow graves and dispose of bodies.
Yeah.
All the fun stuff of parenting a daughter.
Yes. Yeah, that's going to be great, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, God. Anyway, it's not graves, it's wrapping somebody in chicken wire and putting them in the North Sea. Not that I would, ever do that.
Well, because the shallow graves cover them in lye.
Yeah, but then it's relatively easy for a body to be dug up. And there's also... Do you know when you bury somebody? Or when somebody gets buried in a grave at the side of the road or anything, when that body decomposes, it releases all these nutrients and everything, which makes all of the sort of foliage and everything above them grow really, really well, which is an indicator. Well, it just lets people know straight away that there's something there.
So bury them in the middle of a tended roundabout with one of the nice flower beds. You'll be alright then.
Yeah, but the council does those flower beds like at least twice a year. So you'd have to go down pretty deep, and I mean, do you really want to spend the time on in the middle of a roundabout trying to dig down deep enough that you're going to be able to hide a body in a flower bed?
How do we get onto flower beds and...
Because we're talking about burying, murdering and burying any potential, love interests that my child may have in, 16 years' time.
Hang on. You got to remember that it's now 2020. By that time, you'll be lucky if she's 16. People will start earlier and earlier.
I'm gonna have to get a shitty stick, aren't I? Oh man. Paul says
thanks to the stream being delayed, I've just watched your eye rolls.
Paul says that the triggers are listed at £35 on the BZ site in silver, red, gold, or black. So there we go. You can get the adjustable triggers at BZ, and 35 quid isn't actually all that bad. Alternatively, I believe that I think it's at least Manchester 3D Printing is also doing adjustable triggers, but they are of course 3D printed. But they are
also.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just got to remember,
Mm-hmm.
the lovely Mr. Chan and Northern Custom Works is also adapting
Mm-hmm.
the stock triggers as well. Like
Yes,
he did
yes.
to Mr. Guest,
Mm-hmm.
adding in a adjustable screw.
Yeah, that's it. Chan can if people send stuff into Northern Custom Works, then yes, as you said, Chan can modify the stock triggers as well, which is a cheaper alternative. Save pennies, save pennies on the game on your gear, and you can shoot more paint.
Anyone can. The Chandy Man can.
Yes, that's it. The Chandy Man can, because he mills it on a lathe and makes the paint shoot good. Nigel, you just made coffee and came back, and you're on about murder. What the fuck? Nigel, I wander and ramble. It just happens. Just flow with it, because trust us, it's not going to get any better.
Oh,
yeah.
also, I should be receiving my finished Northern Custom Works customized barrel.
Nice.
Free board with the slightly different cutout to his normal gills.
Yes.
So hopefully turn up in the post Sunday
Yeah.
this week.
See, I'm gonna have to get some barrels bored out for freaks, but of course, first I need to actually buy a freak kit. But I've got a few barrels that I'm tempted to have that done with, but I'm just not sure which one I want to get done. I don't know if I want to kind of go for a sleeper barrel, because I've got this like old solid piece of metal, or do I go for something cool?
Well, I got the idea originally for mine from seeing the Northern Custom Works standard barrel that has, I think it's 3 or 4 rhombus-shaped cutouts
Yes.
along the side, like you can see on photos of Mr. Guests that he received back. So I thought, I wonder, here, Chan, do you have any of these left? He goes, yeah. That's what he said, yeah, got one uncut. So, oh, right. Because at this point, I'm now looking at the one freak back I had at the time, which made me want a freak kit again. On the stainless ones, I was like, can you do this, but change it from saying freak?
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah. And it all spawned from there.
Cool. See, I'm gonna have to try and pick up some. Damn it, I've gone from my head. I need to pick up some freak backs.
Inserts.
Yes, I need to pick up some.
Inserts.
I need to get some inserts, because if I figure if I'm going to do it, then I might as well just do the whole lot, and need to get like my Phantom freak barrel, my Phantom barrels freak board. I'll need to get the barrels that I normally use freak board as well, and all that sort of stuff. But as well as that, I did talk to Chan a while ago about doing a custom storage unit, which I'm not going to actually mention what it was. I don't think I mentioned it last time, but if I will show it on stream if it ever gets made. But I think it'll be really, really cool if it does get done. No one will know that it's a storage unit until I open it up, and it will be rather exciting. Hopefully, very reminiscent of Jurassic Park.
What? So basically, what was it? It's like
no, Ben.
No, it's the old Eclipse SL kits you could get. So they did look like the DNA holders from the dinosaur film.
It may look something. It may be similar to that. It may be. It may also not be.
it may be, but it'll just look like a Jaffa cake. Ginger bottom, lovely chocolatey top, orange inside.
Well, everyone needs a bit of orange inside them, so.
I'd rather just do Fanta, it's safer.
Paul says you just need to get a pig farmer to help you out. Yes, I've heard that one works quite well. Nigel, you have to remove the fingernails though. Depends on where you put them. Are the toenails okay though, Nigel? Says Gassy. Paul says on the plus side you can pull them off while he's still alive.
Right, you know, Arc Anodizing are obviously one of the big names in the game of anodizing paintball kit.
Yeah.
Have you seen from a couple of days ago the leopard print stuff they kicked out?
No, I haven't.
Leopard print Lux accent kit. Oh, and also, where is it? I'll send you the photo because you can see all the glory. But yeah, there's like the accent kit, because they're kicking out also, which is supposed to maybe remember about it now, all the powerhouse competition regulators, because they're full aluminium body, and obviously like every anodizer loves,
Mhm.
aluminium being a lovely blank canvas.
Yes.
But
Yes.
they do their dark secret black magic too.
Mhm.
And it's literally, I mean, you're talking these powerhouse reg bodies are in like any color or pattern you can
Yeah.
pretty much remember. Like, because a full set there of the old Rust style fade,
Yeah.
and various ones, even going back to some of the older Eclipse, as in pre-Planet Eclipse
Yeah.
flashes. One of them being the black with the silver and like royal blue splash.
Yeah. You get like the original Banzai splashes.
Yeah, but rather than the classic Banzai being the green, black, and gold,
Yeah.
this was black base with the silver and blue highlights.
Yeah. In fact, I think did Smart Parts not originally do a splash like that?
I think they might have done, but only reason I mentioned it is because back when I did have all my numerous mags, I remember seeing a splash pattern in that on an Eclipse. I think it was near full Eclipse kit
Yeah.
on one of the mags.
Right, I'll share this this up on stream. This is the leopard print from Arc Anodizing that Ben's just sent across. That is, I kind of like it, but it also kind of feels very sort of bored housewife.
Yeah, but obviously, cause I get you saying that, but you've got to admit when you see Joy Division markers, you're like, ooh,
Yes.
I like
yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, I mean, Joyce.
So I spotted that. I'm not
yeah.
thinking he's like Joy Division.
Yeah.
Bastards.
That's it. I mean, Joy Division stuff was very unique. You know, you knew it was Joy Division stuff because I mean, who else wore leopard print? But that said, the GCC last year, it was entertaining to see the guys from Joy Division rubbing mud on all of the yellow patches of all of their gear, so that it would kind of dull down and they wouldn't be seen in the woods. That, yeah, very interesting to see. But yeah, I mean that does look cool, and that is actually that's a really good anode job. It's not like it doesn't look like it's been just chucked on.
It does. You got to admit, it does look like the printed anodizing.
Yeah.
That Eclipse have kicked out on some of their special edition stuff,
Yeah.
like the Day of the Dead stuff.
Yeah.
Like the Lucy and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that does look genuinely really good. For, at least from the picture, and I know it is a posed picture, but it seems to be very sort of, it's very high detail. I've had some anodized stuff myself that you can pick faults on it, and I know again while looking at a posed picture, but yeah, it really nice. Gassy says the anode just makes him think Scary Spice and Bro Selector. Yeah, actually, Gassy, yeah, I do see that. I do actually kind of see that a bit.
Ooh, me stinks.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. I get that. I definitely get that. Oh man. God. Right.
Oh no, I've just seen Paul's comment about your basically what's going to be your barrel holder. It's going to be
Yes.
obviously crafted with a modified flashlight.
Yes. Well, naturally, you know, I can't use an unmodified flashlight.
Well, if you wanted to hold one at a time for that special barrel back.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's why you've just got to get a whole load of them strapped together in one big sort of chamber.
Saying that, you could probably fit them in a pod pack.
Actually, I wonder if you could. Does anybody have a flashlight I can borrow for an experiment? Oh god! I so want to do like I need to get a pod pack, and I need to get my hands on a flashlight, and I want to do like a proper deadpan serious review of it, and like undo one of the straps on the pod pack, and that'd just be a flashlight in it, and just look at it and kind of just close it again, and oh.
Oh god. Or you could have something like, like you get like pop-up cards.
Yeah,
You get pop-up penis out of a normal pod,
yeah.
and you could just like sabotage one of your teammates' packs was just slipping it in there. So mid-game, he goes to fill up his arm, bang, right in the smush.
Mm. Funnily enough, Gassy says the new HK pods. They're kind of the opposite to a fleshlight, Gassy. Which, funnily enough, for those that may be interested, BZ are apparently now actually stocking the new HK pods. Which, please, if you are going to buy them, please buy the flesh-coloured ones. Oh.
I can't remember if it was Bunker Kings or HK pods.
Mm-hmm.
I think some people got some out of the first batch in the States, and they were struggling to open them 200.
Damn. Yeah. I don't know about that. I hadn't seen anything about that. But I mean, if it's that difficult, you don't want a pod that's just kind of like pop open the moment you do anything with it. But you kind of do want them to open up relatively easy, don't you?
Yeah.
But
I do not want to know what you're talking about.
haha, Chan.
Finally.
Chan, actually, do you own a flashlight?
A mag light.
No, we need a flashlight. We need to do an experiment.
He dodged the question too easily. That's a yes.
So, Chan, since you own a flashlight and this is now known, can you please go and see if it's the right size to fit in a pod pack?
What? I'm not even gonna ask.
No, you don't need. Don't...
I'm only like 40 minutes late.
You're 40 minutes late. You're an hour and 10 minutes late.
Oh,
no, 10 past 8 is an hour and 2.
Okay, an hour and 2 minutes late. Semantics.
Is this what happens when you're left alone with a guest? Me, Colin, and Albert aren't keeping you on the straight and narrow.
Yes.
I'll just blame me, like everyone else does.
Nah, trust us. Like,
you're forgetting, Ben. I know you.
So you should be blaming me at all times.
Yeah.
I am easily led astray. Yes. I am actually really curious on that now. Like, will a flashlight just fit into a normal pod holder on a pod pack? I need to.
So anyway, Chan, what's going on in the new? Let's get off this topic. Back onto paintball at least, or close.
Oh no, this topic is not getting worse. This is going to get worse.
So, Mr. Chan, what's new in the lineup for NCW? Anything coming up?
I've just got the lightsaber back caps from Anno.
Actually, I'm not going to do that.
Lightsaber.
No, I was
Saber.
No, it was
what, the ones that do look like
no.
I'm
not making fleshlight back caps for the EMEC.
Oh. That wasn't what I was going to ask, but now I am intrigued.
Children.
Oh.
My IQ and my immaturity level will stay at my shoe size for the foreseeable future.
Yes.
See if I can get a decent photo.
How much is a flashlight?
This is going to really worry my neighbours because I'm now outside having a cigarette. So,
how much is a flashlight?
I'd hate to be the person that checks on your internet search history.
Trust as the FBI agent that checks on my computer needs therapy. don't really feel comfortable clicking on any of these links. I think I'll just check Amazon instead.
Yeah, because that's
I'm not sure. The first thing that comes up when you type flesh in Amazon is Fleshlight Man.
all right. Yeah, that's you've clearly typed that in there before.
Scuba diving flashlight. That's not exactly where I was going with that.
Relevant.
Yeah, I think.
Well,
I think we're
you tried very hard, Ben, to change the topic, but he seems settled on what
Thank you.
tonight's stream is going to be about.
Oh no, I just want to like research this for a minute. So we're looking at around about 20 to 30 quid
Yeah,
for this
uh-huh.
experiment. I just now that it's been mentioned, I just want to know: will one fit into a pod pack? Like, will it hold it securely, or will it rattle around in there?
Wait, are they not like the size of like a Costa coffee?
I don't know.
I guess it
Never
depends on
seen
which
it
one you
quite
buy.
in person.
I mean, I suppose some of them are quite stretchy.
I'm just going off a picture, like
Yeah,
the
go on.
last picture I can think. I haven't got one, man.
You're going off the one on your bedside cabinet. Oh god.
And Dex, you know, full well Chance has got a man.
Hang on, I lost that there. I lost the end of what you said.
You know, full well Chance has got a Mandalorian lid to it as well.
Do you think
This
it's
is
just
the
got
way.
like, yeah, it's got wrote above it. That they wrote on the side of it, this is the way. And an arrow. Oh god. Nigel says your Google adverts are going to be fun after that search. Trust us, Nigel. That's not what makes me adverts bad. Yeah. So right, okay, yes, I will let the subject drop for now. Oh, yes, we will. More experimentation is to be done.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, Chan. This is happening whether you like it or not.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah. Right. So, Chan. Yes. What is going on with Northern Custom Works at the minute?
Yeah. So I'll drop the picture in the chat. I don't know if you
Mhm.
can get that up. But I've got
yeah.
the lightsaber back caps back from anodizing.
Right. I'm looking for the right chat here. The tech problem chat.
Yes.
Right. Did you just send the one image, or is it multiple images?
Just one.
Right, just the one, yeah. Right, I've got that there now. I just need to move it over onto the share screen. It does look very Jedi.
That's the idea.
Ho ho.
While making it easier to access your engine.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I suppose that must actually be relatively. Must be pretty good for getting hold of.
Yeah.
Not something that
mainly
you're gonna fumble with.
the EMEC back cap isn't actually it doesn't clear the body long enough to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Which is something the 38 special back cap got around because
Yes,
that was
yeah.
longer than the standard one.
Yeah.
But obviously not everybody's like firearms nut, so
Yeah.
this was the next sort of idea that popped into my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those will I'll probably get them up listed for sale on Friday.
Yeah.
What else?
Well,
I've
Chan,
got
go on.
sorry, I was going to launch into something else. You can finish what you were going to ask.
Right. I was just going to say, so I feel like those might be appreciated quite well by a lot of the Magfed players that are using the MG100. Obviously, there'll be a lot of EMEC players will be very excited by that, but with it being sort of it looks a little bit more tactical. It's probably in keeping with sort of Picatinny reels and all that sort of stuff a little bit more. Yeah, I could see that being picked up by a lot of Magfed players. The other one is, now obviously I know that you're a massive Star Wars nut, but I know that you're a massive Star Wars nut. What about doing like a Darksaber back? Because again, I know that there is a lot of sort of the guys that are into things like Milsim, Magfed that have a bit of a thing for Mandalorian stuff as well.
But it's the total wrong shape. Like it's like a flat oblong. It kind of looks like a box knife handle. It's a really weird shape, the Darksaber hilt. And it doesn't have a decent pommel to it, so it's not kind of the right. I'm trying to think of any other ones that are very similar. Basically Obi-Wan's and Luke's Return of the Jedi saber, which is essentially the same saber. It was just sort of the mismatched bits from the props department between the A New Hope and Return of the Jedi, and had mismatched sabers and what have you. So a lot of the components are the same.
Right. Well, it makes sense. I mean, it's very common for prop departments to just throw things together and go, this is now a blah blah blah. Like, I love the fact that I think it's Qui-Gon's communicator is a lady shaver.
Yeah.
It's like stuff like that. You give something a spray paint, and all of a sudden it's a blah 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 blah. It's I'm trying to think what they're called in the business. They've got like they've got a name for stuff when it's like a MacGuffin. All of a sudden it's a MacGuffin. It's a thing that's required, or a thing that people are going to get, or blah blah blah. In sci-fi, JT paintball masks are a massive one for sci-fi stuff. Like, how many suits of armor and things like that, or like sci-fi soldier shoulder guards and stuff have been JT Proflex Loas, just like riveted together.
But Alec Guinness's saber from A New Hope was made out of a fuel injection nozzle from a Rolls-Royce jet engine. A World War I British rifle grenade. A clamp from a Graflex handheld camera flash.
Right.
And a Briggs and Shanks like tap knob off a basin. Like a total random mismatch of stuff stuck together.
Hell, if it did the job though, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about, like, I know we're straying slightly away from it now. I do want to get back to what you had to say, but look at Firefly. They used I think it was WGP autocockers as some of the guns for the Firefly TV series. Yeah, it's you can actually, if you Google that, like, you can find it on like M. Carter Brown, some of the photos where they've just put like a frame, so that they've got like big sights mounted over the top of the autococker. I'm pretty sure it's an 04 Pro stock. Yeah, I love stuff like that. And in fact, I think it was the Bumblebee film that they weren't allowed to use real gun props on it, so they used paintball guns instead as well for that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Paul says he's gone full nerd alert. And Gassy, nerd alert, yeah. Right, so anyway, Colin, Chan, my apologies.
Christ, I'm not old and bald.
Oh, actually, how old's I make Colin now? 31. Yeah, he'll be
'cause we're
31. Yeah,
his
he's 30th. Yeah.
last year.
So Colin is now the same age as me, temporarily. Right. Anyway, yeah. So Chan, you were saying, what else have you got to give with?
Well, I don't think there's much. Well, not that are being released yet. New products. I've just got various markers in stages of going back. I've got Gav's custom EMEC to get ready to go back. I've got Ben's barrel to post back to him.
Yes, we are just talking about that before.
Whoa. Or like you told me yesterday before, it had already been posted.
Ooh,
It
controversy.
had already been posted.
Controversy, I like it.
When did I say that?
Hang on. We'll scroll back.
Yeah, no, so I'm doing the same.
Monday, you asked me for my address.
Yeah.
He asked you for, he asked you for the address, but he didn't say.
Yeah, I
it was being
didn't
posted.
actually say when I was posting it out.
You womp rat.
Yes. Okay, darling.
That's snake good.
Yeah, I've got to get a load of stuff to the post office. It's like I think. Wait, the workshop, as in my day job, shuts at 12, so I'll be doing a lot of stuff Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
When I finish work, everything's closed generally during the week.
Whereas I'm going to be chopping things up on Friday afternoon. Get in. I like chopping things up.
Okay.
Oh god, that was pretty camp.
Yes. Yep. So I've got a couple of egos belonging to Simon Martin that have just come back from Anode to rebuild.
Yeah.
I have a custom Evo.
Yeah.
That's to be rebuilt. The grip frame, which is off to the States for an EMEC, which I put in the chat.
Yeah.
The photo. I don't know if you want to hide that.
Yeah,
photo
I'll
up.
have a look.
Was that or one of the same style with the
right.
three-fingered grip?
Yeah, the three-fingered, the three-notch one. Yeah.
Yes.
With the sort of slash cut on the bottom. Which after coming up with that design, I was debating whether to send it and just refund him his money because I like it better than the one I did for my own one.
Right. I'll just.
I suppose I could always just put the slash cut on mine and put the grooves in, or I could just sell mine and just build myself another one.
Oh, so you've basically done yours as like more of a mini or an axe style front handle.
Yeah, quite sort of straight.
There we go. That's up on screen there now. Now, I will get, shit if I've got this wrong. But is that Caustic Customs work?
No.
You got it wrong.
The anodizing.
Anodizing Services, aka Ed Muggleton.
Yeah. There you go, Ben. No, Dex. I haven't sent it to the States. To then send it back here. To then send it to the States again.
I can't remember the amount of different anodizing companies there is. And
well, we've only
that's
got
my
one
excuse.
in this country.
So what's the name of the anodizing again?
Anodizing Services.
Anodizing Services. Ladies and gentlemen, I even shared that on my Facebook page. Like I said earlier on, it's baby brain. It's not because I'm thick.
It's because you're old.
Yes, it's old, and I'm losing my mind.
Speaking of old, hello, Colin. I can see you in the chat.
Yes, Colin is in the chat. Hello there, Colin. Thank you very much for dropping in. Finally. But yes, it is. It's Chant, again, work, and I'm talking about the trigger frame as opposed to the grip at the moment. But your cutting and stuff on there is perfect. It doesn't look jaggedy or out like that. It's your work is flawless as usual.
Yeah, it was because it was done on a machine.
Should
I don't know whether or not
Chan,
you
you're
can
supposed to say it was done by
see-
hand.
No,
Chan, I
I
don't know
don't.
what you can see in the chat. Gassy is asking how his black. Sorry.
Yeah, he was trying to steal me carnival at the weekend when I was down at Colin's birthday, and he wants to put a mech frame on it. Hello.
I'm still here.
I was just trying to think. I've just lost track of who.
Colin says, no, Dex, you are thick and you have baby brain. Well, yes, that's also true. I
It's
can't.
not baby brain at the minute, you dirty fleshy git.
Schluck,
Right.
schluck.
It's just got off the tip of my tongue. What's the American paintball marker manufacturer that you've only got the 1 day to order?
Free flow.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Gassy shouldn't be perving over your carny. He should have ordered a free flow.
I don't know. Like, there's quite a few of them that I've liked from Free Flow. And I've shot a Free Flow, really nice to shoot, but
Yeah.
they still don't look as nice as a Carney.
What about a Met Carney?
Depends on what frame.
You see,
An Inception's rip frame on a Carney would be pretty cool.
carnies have if you know, mech and carnies, you have the same problem as a lot of sort of older school cockers. You know, the vast majority of them being drilled for eyes kind of makes, unless you've got someone like Chan that can, you know, blank it off. They just
It's called undrilling.
yes,
that's
fine. If you've got somebody like Chan that can undrill your cocker, then they can look really good. They can make beautiful mechs. But
that was a joke, by the way.
so do you just put the drill bit back in and then like force stuff in around it? I'm gonna like that.
I'm going to bed.
Yes. Well, funnily enough, I've got to go soon too. So I suppose this will be like your 15-minute warning. I will have to end the stream in about 15 minutes and go because I got to go to bed. Anyway, so yeah, if you know someone like Chan that can actually undrill a marker for you, that can be fantastic. You know, you pay a bit of money, you get the body reanodized, you get someone like Chan to to obviously undrill it. You can have a beautiful looking marker that looks like it's come from the factory like that. But I've got a couple of bodies that have been drilled for E-blades, and I think the simplest solution is to stick the eye hole blocker thing. I can't remember what that's called. But yeah, you put one of those in and it does the job. It blocks it. You don't even really need to put one in, but it certainly looks better if you do. You know, if you do something about it. And I'm forgetting what the original point was now. So, Chan, Ben, save me, please.
Sorry, what?
This is the way.
Yep. I forgot where I was going with that rant, and I need help.
I don't know something about.
Undrilling electronic cockers and
Yeah.
stuff when they're going to mech.
To be perfectly honest, I just don't think it should be done, really. Right, Paul's just explained how it's done. He says you use a left-handed drill to put the stuff back in.
No, just the left-handed drill bit.
Yeah.
Cheers, Paul. Just give away all my secrets.
That's it. Chan isn't needed anymore now. You know, we can just make all the stuff ourselves.
No, it's all lies. We all know it's just using quick steel.
Yeah.
Plugging holes like it's.
I thought it was just Lego, to be honest. Lego poster paint and plasticine. Just molds it into shape and then freezes it.
Quick steel. It's the engineer's polyfiller.
You see, I agree with Colin on this. Though Colin says that they should all just be pumped, and yes, you know, I totally agree, Colin. Except
Colin should just be pumped.
well, if you're offering there, John.
Yeah, with a steel girder.
Hey, if that's, you know, he is a big lad.
So, John, you're looking for today's lotto draw and look watching, so you can be like myself and watch John Guest win a Preds Inception cocker.
You better not.
You know, you say that, Chan, but let's face it. He's entered a competition. He's entered a raffle with the guy that wins all of the raffles. It's not looking good.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
No, I still think it'd have been funny to see him and Paul in the same raffle. Clash of the Winners Titans.
Yeah. Did they just get like a pile of parts each? So, I'm just thinking. Do you reckon we should title this this episode?
No, leave it blank. Leave it blank. Please, love of what of your YouTube channel. Leave it blank.
Pod packs and flashlights. I still want to know this. I'm not letting that drop.
I bore witness to Chan being all over Paul Cross's pub.
Ah, Colin.
No,
Hello
no,
there. Happy
no, you
birthday.
didn't.
Thank you all.
Have you had a good day?
I have had a good day. I've had lots of food.
Fantastical.
Lots of cake.
He's now past halfway at 60.
Oh, don't rub that in, Chan.
Yeah. Halfway to retirement.
Happy birthday, Colin. Yeah, but the thing you're
No,
not
I
forgetting is
don't
I'm
think so.
32 already. Maybe oldest on Discord.
What was that there? Sorry, Ben. You kind of broke up on my end.
He's just saying he's an old git.
Yeah. A few more months and it's 33.
33.
33. I mean, to be fair, you're not looking back to say how old you actually are when you play Zach Dingle.
Oof.
Mate, I look abuse victim at the minute. Managed to smack me head on a coffee table, pissed Saturday before watching the boxing. Pissed about my mate, so I currently have a black eye, split in my eyebrow, and another split 2 inches further up my forehead.
Nice.
So you look like
There's
Zach
a
Dingle's been in
everywhere.
a fight.
Yeah. Funnily enough, I think there was plenty of episodes of Emmerdale where that happened.
See,
Hang on, Dex, just so you can have a look. This was me when I finished work, so I might want to see how bad it was.
Right.
And there's,
well,
there's no
go
no medical.
slightly backpedaling. With Gassy saying he's wanting a Met Cocker. The amount of attention that Gassy and Chan were both paying attention to wanting to try and get the Merlin off me.
It's alright. I ended up with the Blazer. I'm happy.
Yeah, the Blazer is a nice marker, but the Merlin
Well,
is,
Gas is the Blazer.
the Merlin's smooth.
It's not as fast. It's not as fast as a Blazer, but it's damn nice.
It's not as
Oh,
fast because you just
it's
can't pull the
smooth.
trigger fast enough.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Oops.
it's a slide. It's a slide trigger that inherently.
Yeah.
They're only slower
Talking-
if you pull the
talking
trigger
of
slow.
But one thing I will say is the Merlin is definitely better looking than the
Mm.
Blaze. The
Okay.
Blaze is nice, but it's not. It's the Blazer is very much function over form.
It is at the minute.
Oh god, what are you going to do to it?
He's gonna drill it for eyes and e-blade it.
I'd be interested
No.
in seeing what would happen.
I'm more just mean
I bet you
sort
could
of some-
actually do that.
It'd be quite interesting if you could score there.
I wonder how
What?
Gassy would feel about it. You know, like Gassy's wanting you to mech the Carney. I wonder how he'd feel if you e-bladed the The Blazer.
Blazer.
Is that hang on? Is that what the trade-off is? I'll make the Carney and sell him it if I can e-blade the Blazer.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Give
we're
it a go.
waiting on a reply, Gassy.
To be fair, they're
Sorry
both
about
your
that.
markers. So
Saying that, Chan, I need to get
So just
that resi to you so you can tune it and sweet spot it.
yeah, no worries. Well, you're gonna be the ECPL, aren't you? First round.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and make it because thanks to getting only 4 days' notice, it's the PPS. I'm now doing the clinic on Saturday, so hopefully we'll squeeze in the tank and a half fuel it will take me to get the skirmish and back. But this time I need to make sure before I change my mind. Even though I have no idea if I snore or not, according to Simon Martin, I do snore like a bastard.
Yeah, you definitely snore. I could hear you snoring when I was about 3 cars down from you at Paintfest.
Surprisingly, that was another paint vest I was drunk at.
do you think it might be the drink?
I know I snore more when I've had the drink. Which reminds me, I've got a lovely bottle of whiskey for my birthday.
I've got a bottle of whiskey in the fridge. Unfortunately, it is like about this
Fridge?
big. Yes, I just stuck it in there because it's out of the way, and it was likely to get knocked off the top of the fridge if I didn't put it somewhere. But it's like one of these where it's like 1 glass worth of whiskey and that's it.
Well, I opened my bottle of whiskey this morning just to
Just
have a smell of it.
just have a smell there, not for to warm you
Yeah,
up on your bike ride to work.
No, I've not been at work.
Are you not? Fuck.
Yeah, I've had the day off.
Bloody hell.
I'm
Now it is. You had weeks off. You had weeks off just not long ago, and now you're having another day off. What's going on with you, Colin? Do you not like your job? Do you not want to go into work?
I don't mind my job, but I'd rather be at home.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I quite enjoy my job as well, but yes, I must admit I'd rather be at home
Took
as long as I was still being paid.
took the cork out to smell it, and my little man was trying to eat the.
Oh dear, you.
Dude, like reaching for it, like It's like no,
Yeah,
not yet.
That's definitely obviously the Scottish Warrior in him.
yeah. Oh god,
But yeah, Chan, as you're here, did those 3 £20 voucher tickets you did for Heroes versus Villains, have they surfaced yet? That ended up in the bottom of the Infinity Pump box.
No. And I no longer have the Infinity Pump.
I was wondering if he's knew where it had ended up or what was going on with it at the minute.
What the Infinity Pump?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Infinity Pump was
with the
being
guy
played with
at
at
Colin's birthday.
It was being played with at your birthday. Oh, nice
Yep.
one. And is the owner
Yeah.
happy with it?
Well, he's more than happy with it. It's a
Brilliant.
little. It can be a little stiff. It's just because it's fresh.
Yeah.
I know it warm back in again properly.
Yeah.
I said to him, but if there's any issues, I'm sure we can have a
Yeah.
do.
But that's the thing, there's 60 quid's worth of vouchers in the bottom of that box that no one knows is there.
Well, they do now.
Well, they're not valid anymore. They're not valid. Just no claims backsies.
It means though, it just means when it do stop working, you can just send it for Chan to fix it.
Yeah.
With an oversized cinema style ticket. Sid, it's okay. And he just says, "This is the way."
Right then. Anyway, guys, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end this here now because it is now bedtime. But it has been a pleasure to have you all on. So yeah, I'm not just gonna like turn this off, and give everyone a chance to say goodbye and all that sort of stuff. But yes, unfortunately, we will have to draw this to a close. What is that in the background? Is
What?
3D printer.
Sounds like a dog.
yeah. Yeah, that was
It's a
again.
3D printer.
It's the 3D printer. Ah. Are you printing anything good, Chan? Anything exciting?
Tiny little crates and
Yes. Yes. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
You making a mini paintball field?
No, he's not.
It's D&D stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for my campaign. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm hoping it's for my campaign.
Yes.
Awesome.
Some little dire rats, and then I'll
Yeah.
find some other stuff. Little
Awesome.
hexagon crates and barrels, and
Yeah.
a crate with the lid that comes.
I think your next purchase, Chan, should be one of these, object scanners, so you can then like scan people and 3D print them.
They're not that good. I've had a play with one.
We
Yeah,
had one in at work and it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
But
How
it
much
was like
that
50 grand's worth of kit.
one? Right. Yeah.
Well, Chan,
That's not something I'm gonna get a hold of.
you just need to take a couple more markers.
No.
Oh,
it's
right,
just,
yeah.
If you actually started to put a reasonable price rather than Chan's super low fucking
Yeah.
going out of business sales style that seems to be ongoing.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
I
but
I
the
keep
problem
saying
is if it's these catch-22, you put the prices up, you get half the customers.
yeah, it's true.
So you
Right.
actually get less profit.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier in the chat, which no one actually read out,
Mhm.
when
I'm sorry, Colin.
Ben was complaining that Chan hadn't posted out his gun.
Yeah.
I said, to be fair, Chan does work 28 hours a day.
Yeah, he does. Hello there, Martello. Thank you very much for dropping in.
That still leaves Chan's day left to work. Post stuff.
I think Chan is able to work like 28 hours a day because he does multiple things at once.
Well, yeah. The minute, up until I came on stream, I was running the two machines while stripping an 04 Pro stock that I've been given by a lad that plays for Corruption,
Right?
which is currently has an E2 setup on and Eclipse pneumatics and QEVs, what have you.
Yeah.
And he basically wants it milled down to save as much weight as possible.
Yeah.
He wants his team logo milled in. He wants
Yeah.
full Riano, feed neck mod, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
The list is ongoing. So I've now got the body and the back block ready to do the milling,
Yeah.
and
That'd be
then I can
nice when
hopefully-
it's done. Quite nice to see that.
Yeah.
yeah, but I think he's sort of leaning towards doing like a dust black and like a dust lime combination.
Nice.
Whether
Yeah,
it's
well, the
alternate-
corruption teak and black and lime.
yeah, wait, so whether it's alternating part colours or if it's like dust black with lime splash on it, it's some sort of combination. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the milling in and seeing how that looks after Anno.
Have you got anything in mind already, or is it just sort of you're gonna kind of get to it when you get to it?
Yeah, I've got like for the milling or
Yeah.
yeah, but basically it's very similar to your 04 Pro stock,
How dare you?
but without any of the big cuts that go through the body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he didn't want any dirt and stuff getting in.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's fair enough. So
Mm.
I'm taking the sight rail off the top,
Naturally.
feeding it mod,
Yeah.
and then blending the sides into the bottom of the grooves.
Yeah.
And then I can put his team name down the side of there.
Yeah. That gives you a lot of space for this. Are you going to laser it on, or is it going to be sort of
No,
engraved
it's
in?
gonna be milled in, yeah.
Nice. With that, I mean, that will give you a lot of
Um,
space to do that as well.
Yeah, and then the trigger frame he's got is an
Good.
Eclipse hinge, like a dual
Yeah.
Eclipse hinge, like mech frame to put on.
Yeah.
So once that's been stripped and
Mm.
reanoded, and the trigger's dust black,
Yeah.
I'm gonna laser the logo along the pad where you put your fingers on the trigger,
Nice.
rather than mill it in, purely just because it'll keep it nice and smooth,
Yeah,
and it will not have any sort of rough surface to it.
Yeah.
Not that it would be sharp, but
Yeah.
if you were constantly pulling quite quickly on something that's got like a negative imprint, you're gonna have like
Yeah.
letters stamped into your finger.
True. Yeah.
So yeah, that's amongst the 8 other projects that I'm going to be working on this weekend.
Yeah.
There's that to do. So
All right. So keeping you busy.
yes. And then
He's got the fault with my erection to sort out.
Oh yeah, that's one.
workout. Because
Yeah,
Chan-
I rang
Chan playing with
I rang
Colin's
Mr.
erection.
Chan up. Yeah, I
Uh,
rang him up the day before on the it was on the Saturday, wasn't it?
Hmm.
I was like, kind of, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Because it literally, you put the battery in it, and it comes up with like the E2 loading screen.
Yeah.
Well, it just comes up with that the minute the battery goes in and stays on it.
Yeah. Joys.
I'm actually
pressing
curious now
buttons
because
does
that
nothing.
was really bugging me when you said that's what it was doing. So since it's sitting on the top of the workbench, I'm gonna actually just try and put a battery in and see what it does, and see if I can just say stop using shitty batteries.
Yeah. Right. So while it's still on, Chan, are you busy next weekend?
Me next weekend?
Yes, Saturday.
I don't know what that date is.
The 7th.
Yeah, I fixed it. See if you can hear this.
Next Saturday is the 8th.
Is it? Well, in that case,
So it was purely the fact that my batteries were trash.
Yes.
Colin. You see,
Well, to be
a couple of
fair, they were Duracell Industrials.
you know what it is? A couple of seconds in his hands, and Chan's already sorted your erection out.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, now I wish I'd actually just had a proper look at it when I was down at yours and just tied a battery in, because I'm pretty sure I had one of these batteries with.
Now
Never
the
mind.
truth comes out.
I did say about just putting a battery in it, and you're like, oh, one of my new cockatools.
Yeah.
You didn't say about just putting a battery in.
I did. I did just before you left.
What? As I was driving out the car park with Albert.
No, as you were packing up. While it was sat on my tech mat on me with Allen keys with it.
Me.
So now it's done a round trip to your house again for no apparent reason.
Well, you can come up for a quick brew, Colin.
Can I take it in bits and send it to Wano?
You can if you want.
As long as you're paying for it, Chan. Richie Wong, pretty much, yes, you have. And hello.
Oh,
if I
Richie-
could afford to
hang
get
on.
it.
Richie, in your message that we missed the conversation.
What was that? Sorry.
Richie's going to be so disappointed he missed the whole fleshy conversation.
Oh yes, yeah. Richie, don't suppose you have a flashlight, do you?
Yeah, like Richie Wong is going to admit to that live on YouTube.
Well, you pretty much did, Chan.
No, I didn't.
Actually, that's a good point. Chan, do you reckon you could 3D print one?
If I use rubber filament, yeah.
It doesn't have to be rubber, you know, just as long as we've got like the general sort of shape, and it doesn't have to be usable. It just has
How
to
the
kind
hell
of.
do you want one?
I want to see if one will fit like a normal pod into a pod pack. If they were cheap enough and I could get my hands on like a whole load of them, I would love to carry a bag full of them onto the field with us and just put them into people's pod packs when they're not paying attention. I mean, can you imagine going out to play like a round of CPBS or something and somebody pulling a flashlight out of the pod pack and trying to fill the hopper with it?
Yeah, can you imagine what? Can you imagine what would be even worse though if they're using a strapless pack and they go around to reach for it?
Yep. Yeah. Stick their fingers straight in it. Oh god.
On that note, I'm going.
Yeah. Right, guys.
Had enough of you.
Yes, it is time that I go as well. So, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in tonight. It has been a pleasure, as always, to entertain you, or at least to try my best. And no doubt the rest of the guys that have been with us tonight have enjoyed entertaining us as well.
Sorry, I've just seen Richie's comment. Borrow Chan's, it was full of tatty water and tears.
Oh yeah.
Nice. He's always so classy.
Oh god. Yeah.
Chan, get here on time, and then I won't help Dex bring the tone down to really bad levels.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, if Ben's involved, it's to it's just out the window.
Yeah.
I mean, you have seen his playing gloves, haven't you?
My innocence is already ruined.
But have you seen Ben's gloves that he wears for playing?
I'm not sure.
The shocker.
The ones that have two pink fingers, a black finger,
yes.
and a brown finger.
Yeah. I don't see what's wrong with those. I mean, he must have been decorating in them.
Right, well, I'm glad the
that's the point. That's the point. I'm digging them out of the bag, and I'll be taking them with me Saturday. Ka-ching.
Yep, definitely.
What's Chan saying?
I'm glad the Pred Cocker wasn't drawn tonight because my number was not the bonus ball tonight.
What was
the
number?
bonus ball tonight?
John Guests.
Hang on. I just want to find the list before I say what number it was.
Just tell me the number because I've got the list up.
Oh, have you? Number 4.
Yeah. That would have been Tom Neighbour. It's all
Right.
right. As long as it's not 13, that's fine.
Taking down,
Can we
this
have
means
3-1, 31.
No, 31's you, Colin, but 13's John Guest. 42, it will disappear along with into like Tinks's wall of dust.
Well, this is the thing: is if I win that, I will be using it.
Same, but then I don't know. I don't think actually. No, it'll probably be chopped up and milled the shit out of if it goes to number 50.
yeah, boy.
Half block it and midget cocker it.
What was it I was saying earlier?
Probably put an E-blade on it.
Drill it for eyes. Put an E-blade on.
No, you don't need.
But put a
you
pump
don't
kit
need
on
to
it.
drill it for
Yeah,
eyes.
we were gonna E-blade pneumatic assist E-bladed pump with brake beam eyes.
And half block.
and half blocked.
No, if Mr. Robson gets it, it's definitely going to end up on a wall, or more than likely a cupboard.
If I end up with it, it'll end up pumped with a rip
No,
frame.
to be honest, I think Richard probably flip it.
Yeah, probably.
Has he sold his Bob Long yet?
No,
I don't know why he just doesn't just use that.
he did, and then it started leaking, and I haven't had a chance to have a look at it. It's just one of the little tiny small O-rings on the engine that
Right.
it's leaking from. So it's now I've got a full box of Bob Long
Yeah.
O-rings. So just when I've got time.
I don't know why you use the proper
Well,
O-rings for it. You just
I'm-
ram in
I'm-
what
I'm
random
not-
things.
I'm going to leave you not to it because I've had enough of flashlights. And the last thing I'll say is this is the way.
Indeed. Right. Well, anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna end this because I've been trying to for a while. Love you, bye, Ben. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Love you, bye.
Right,
I love
guys. So last thing from me is it is in the description down below. But if you are interested in any of the products from my merch store over on Teespring, we have a
I
code.
got one.
Yes. Has it actually turned up yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, it's because
Although actually, Milos said there is a parcel in the house, but I don't know what it is, so it might have turned up.
right. It's just because if anyone ever orders anything from my merch store, I think they wait until a certain point and then print off stuff and then send it out. They don't just print it the moment you order it. So anyway, yes, if anyone is interested in picking up any products from my merch store, if you use the code Mardi Gras, that's Mardi Gras with the number 1 instead of an I, you get 10% off on my merch store. So yes, that is a fantastic way for anyone that wants to help support my channel and support me doing these streams with the rest of these beautiful people. And yeah, hopefully, I'll see you guys next week. So, lads, would you like to say anything before we go?
Love you, bye.
And Colin?
Bye.
And I'm
Love
guessing
you,
Ben
bye.
has already gone as well.
Ben's already gone.
Yes. Right then. So, thank you very much for watching, everyone. It has been a pleasure as always. And I guess I shall see you next time. I've just realised I'm doing this wrong because I've got to end it on OBS before I ended it on this. Right, anyway, yes. So, love yous, bye. Now I just need to click on...